Guys, story time. I've been wanting to make this on my YouTube channel for quite a bit. I just haven't like processed what story I want to tell. But this one's a good one, guys. So stick around till the end. Listen, before I even start the story though, if you are my sibling, click off the video right now. Because I know you a snitch and just get out. Please get out. So this one deserves a shot, guys. So I'm gonna take a shot. Just kidding. Alright. Obviously, we all know a story needs a setting, which is the place. Needs a narrator, people. I don't even know, guys. I don't know what a story needs. English was back in high school. But basically, I'm gonna give you guys all the details so you guys are a little bit caught up on what's going on, what's taking place. I'm gonna try to give as much details so you guys understand the whole story, so you guys aren't confused. The story takes place back in high school. I was a sophomore. I was probably 14, 15. Actually, I was 14. Yeah, because I have a late birthday. My birthday is in July 16. And so yeah, I was 14 years old because my birthday, I would have turned 15 that summer. So back in high school, I'm a sophomore, and there's this girl. I don't recall if she was a junior or a senior. It has to be one of those, but I believe she was a senior because I don't remember seeing her the next year. Like, I don't remember if she was there or not. I don't even know, guys, but that's basically it. What you guys need to know, many important keys, is that I'm a sophomore and she's a grade above me. My friends kind of know a little bit what's going on, so if you're watching this, I'm just gonna explain kind of fully of everything that went on. So there you guys have it, the two people in the story. It's me, and then there's this girl that is a grade above me. I'm not sure if she was 17 or 18 years old, guys. If she was 18 years old, that's the whole case. But I never asked, or at least I don't recall asking. But she was definitely older than me because she's a grade above me, 2 grades above me. I don't know, but there's me, an innocent boy, 14 years old. And I'm in high school, guys. I don't know, I'm barely a sophomore. I don't have much experience. Yes, I've been with girls. Yes, I've kissed a girl before. This is not I lost my virginity story, guys. So like I said, I'm a sophomore, she's a senior, and I thought she was cute. I didn't think she was cute enough to date, so I didn't really have feelings for her. That's why it never went like that extra step. So we're just basically friends that wanted to do stuff, you know. So the story goes on. We move forward, and you guys know about spring break, right? So it's spring break time, and I'm still texting this girl during spring break. I believe we're like 1 or 2 days in spring break, and I'm not sure if I made the move or if she made the move of saying, oh, we should Netflix and chill. Because back then, guys, Netflix and chill is what everybody said when they wanted to have sex. But me, I just probably wanted to watch a movie and cuddle. Because I was innocent, guys. I didn't know what was going on. But she probably had other thoughts. So I was like, yeah, I'm down, you know. And the thing is, my only source of transportation, if you're my friend back in high school, you know that I had a penny board. So that was my only source of transportation, unless I wanted to walk. So I had a penny board, guys. And I was like, yeah, I'm down to come over. We could watch a movie and stuff. And I'm pretty sure we're just talking about cuddling. But everybody knows that cuddling is not just going to be cuddling, you know? We decide on a day. I don't remember the day because, like I said, this was... Guys, I'm 20 right now. This was when I was 14, 5 years ago. Who knows? It was about 5 years ago. So I was like, yeah, I'm down. I'm over here. And then the thing is, guys, so she was like, oh, you come this day? She's like, oh, you could come this day. Let's say it was a Monday. So she's like, oh, you could come on Monday. And then I was like, okay, I'm with it. Getting ready, I get my penny board, and she didn't live far from me. She lived about 10 minutes away. On penny board, on my penny board. Maybe if I was walking, it would probably be 15, 20 minutes, around there. Who knows? But I went on my penny board, and as I'm going to her place, she texted me. She's like, wait, hold up, because one of her parents was still at the house, and there's a park nearby. Guys, I was chilling at the park. I didn't know what was going on. My only thing on my mind was just getting there, and who knows what was gonna happen next. So I'm chilling at the park for about 10 minutes, and then she's like, okay, you could come through now. And I was like, bet. So I probably started zooming like on my penny board. I probably started paddling as quick as I could. And so I'm on my way to her house. I'm not gonna judge, guys. Her house was just a kitchen, a bedroom, and a bathroom. So that was all. Basically, there's a room, there's a bedroom, and then there's a kitchen. From the kitchen leads to the bedroom. So it's a small little room. And then I was like, all right, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna judge her, you know. But we started sitting down, and she's all like, oh, so are we gonna do what you said we were gonna do? And I guess she was talking about like cuddling, because I feel like that's what we're talking about. Guys, like I said, this was back in sophomore year. I was 14, 15. Don't judge me. I didn't know what was going on. I probably didn't know what was going on, but at the moment I wasn't thinking about something else. I think we're watching like YouTube or something like that. She's like, oh, have you seen this YouTuber? This and that. So we started watching it, and then I think I'm the one who mentioned, I was like, oh, so are we gonna do what you said you were, like what we're talking about? So I guess I leaned in for a kiss or something like that. And then next thing you know, we started making out, but we're in the kitchen. And she's like, all right, let's go to the bedroom. So go to the bedroom. Like I said, it's the kitchen, the bedroom, and all you just have to do is walk in. I don't know if you guys can visualize that yourself, but there's not much room. Kitchen, a doorway leads to the bedroom. And then there's the bathroom, like, there's a bathroom in its own little room, okay? And we started making out, and let me tell you guys, this girl was probably the worst kisser ever. Literally the worst. You know why? Because every kiss that we did, so you know when you're kissing, you're like this? Guys, she was probably like a vampire or something, because every time we kissed, she bit my bottom lip. And then in my head, for some reason, I don't know if I made this up or not. I don't know if it happened, but I was probably like, does she think my lips are carne asada? I swear, for some reason, I don't know if I told my friends that or if I just thought of that in my head, but I remember saying something like that. So she kept on biting my lips, and honestly, it wasn't even a turn on. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Why is she biting my lip? Like, damn, that shit low-key hurt. And it wasn't anything like sexual or anything. Like it wasn't even passionate, guys. It was like biting my whole lip. Like, that shit didn't feel good, you know? So we started making out. She gets a call from her dad. She gets a call from her dad. It's like, oh, what are you doing? I'm coming home in a bit. And I think she tells him, no, don't come, my practice is late. Like, trying to stall him for him to not come. She said something to him, and then he was already suspicious that somebody might have been over. All right, guys, so we're done making out. Nothing else happened. All we just did, make out. I was probably grabbing some booty and stuff like that. But that's basically it. Nothing else happened. We made out, and I was like, okay, I think I should go now, because her dad had called. And I was like, I need to use the restroom. I used the restroom, and next thing you know, I come out, and she's all like, I think my dad is home. Because she heard a car pull up, and what do you know? It's her dad, guys. So her dad is opening the door, and I'm right there in between the room and the kitchen. I'm just standing there like, fuck, what do I do? Guys, my life flashed before my eyes, or however you say that. I thought I was gonna die. That's how scared I was. Because it's someone else's dad, and she's alone with some random guy, you know, that the dad hasn't even met. So next thing you know, I back up into the room. Her and her dad are in the kitchen, and she's still trying to stall him. Guys, I'm just standing there like, fuck, what do I do? Do I greet him when he comes in? And then she stalls him a little bit, but I guess he was dropping stuff off in the kitchen, and she comes into the room, and so we kind of had a plan. We're like, just in case somebody comes, where to hide, and it was under the bed. We had planned this because I told her, what if somebody comes, where am I gonna hide? And then she had to move some stuff so I can easily go under the bed. So I'm like, so I'm still standing there. She comes like, she's like, go under the bed, you know? She's like, go under the bed. And I'm going under the bed, guys, as quietly as I can, but also as fast as I can as well. My shoes are outside of the bed, they're sticking out. And then I'm reaching out to pull my shoes under the bed, and as I'm pulling them under the bed, a second later, the dad walks in the room. Guys, what would you do in this situation? Like, it's either I'm fighting the dad or I'm getting beat up. It's one of those. Or like, I need to have a freaking good explanation to why I'm in his daughter's house. Or why am I in his house? That's more like it, yeah. So I need to have a good ass explanation on why I'm in his house, but I decided to hide under the bed. I pull my shoes in. Next thing you know, he walks in, and as he walks in, he's like, this is what I hear, guys, like, where are you hiding him? Next thing you know, they just started talking that she has to go to practice, or like soccer practice, or like church. I don't know what it was, soccer practice or church. So he's in the room already, guys, and I'm still under the bed, and there's a sock on the floor. So he picks up the sock. Guys, when he picked up the sock, I thought, you know when you look under your bed, when you look under the bed, you do that the head tilt. I thought that was gonna happen, but he just picks up the sock, he throws it in the dirty laundry, and I'm seeing all this because I'm staring at the people's foot. I'm staring at his dad's foot, and I'm staring at her foot, and the dad sits on the bed. He sits on the bed, and he kind of squishes my arm. Cause I was like this, like I was under the bed like this. Like I said, I could see everything. He kind of squishes my arm, but I didn't say anything, guys. It hurt, cause he was like, you know, the metal bed frames. So it hurt my arm, but I didn't scream. I didn't say anything. And next thing you know, he's like, oh, so am I gonna take you to practice? Practice or church? It was one of those. And I was texting her. I was like, when is it safe to leave? Are you guys gonna leave soon? What's going on? And she's like, don't worry, he's about to take me to my soccer practice. They're like texting, she was texting me while like her dad was just walking around doing his thing. And while I'm texting her, I dropped my phone. The floor was wood, guys, so I can hear every step that her dad was taking. I can hear all the steps that she's taking. And my phone falls, and all you hear is, I can't really do it, but all you hear is, and in my head I was like, fuck. He's gonna come back and he's gonna check under the bed and he's gonna catch me. But luckily for me, they were talking and they couldn't hear my phone fall. And I'm over here texting her. I'm like, oh, guys, I'm texting her like, I'm scared. What do I do? Do I come out? He's like, hold up, we're about to leave. Like I said, they had soccer practice. I forgot to mention this. Guys, so like you guys remember when I said that I was in between the walls and stuff like that? I was in the other room. So while the guy comes in, like I said, I took my penny board to her house. So while the guy comes in, he's like, whose board is that? And she had a friend. She's like, she had a friend that Daniel's like, oh, it's this friend. He came over, he dropped it off, he's gonna let me borrow it. So that was a good excuse to why the penny board was there. But moving forward to where I was at, I forgot to leave that important information in. So moving forward to where I was at, they leave to their soccer practice, to their church, whatever, and I waited like a minute or two, that way it was safe. So she texted me like, oh, it's safe to go out, but I still waited a minute or like a few seconds just to get out. I didn't have my shoes on, so I put on my shoes, and honestly I just look around, like I spaced out. I'm looking around, I'm like, fuck, I probably could have died here. So I get out, guys. Luckily, he didn't take my penny board, or she didn't take my penny board, and luckily there was no dog in the house, guys, because if there was a dog, that would have been worse. But I take my penny board, I leave, and that's it. That was me, guys, having to hide under somebody's bed. I was shitting it. Would I do it again? No. Maybe if it was with somebody else. That's basically it, guys. That's the time I had to hide under somebody's bed. Probably the worst experience of my life. I have a few other experiences. Listen, if you guys like these story times, if you guys want me to do more, leave down below in the comments that you guys want to see more of these story times. If I explained this a little bit off, if you guys didn't understand it, it's because it was 5 years ago, guys, 4 years ago. I don't remember much of the story. If you guys did enjoy this story time, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. And if you guys are not subscribed yet, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn post notifications on so you guys are aware of every time I post. I'm almost at half 1,000 subscribers, guys, so I'm on the road to 500 subscribers. If you guys want to help me out, like I said, hit that subscribe button. It's been your boy Astro Boomin. Phase up, everyone, and I'm out. Later, guys.
I needed something to feel. I needed something to feel. Something to touch, something to make me feel real.